What makes an arcade level hard?
Xmen.
And what is the most difficult stage in X-Men, the arcade game? Well, I think it comes down to a couple things. For me, at least, it boils down to three factors: the length of the stage, the bosses of the stage, and whether or not the stage has instant death moments. And today, I think we're gonna check off all those boxes because today we are practicing. We're practicing, yeah, the Mountain Ruin stage. So there we go. Let's just jump right into it. This is a stage that I think will be challenging, but we'll find out. We'll play through it a couple times and we'll see how we do. We'll learn some of the things that happen in the stage, and I think overall we'll have a good time. If you're new here, welcome to the Quarter Pumper, where we normally play through classic arcade games in an effort to answer a single question, and that question is, how much would it cost us to beat this game in an arcade when we were kids? But if you've been hanging out with me for a little bit, we've been taking a little bit of a break, a slight pause in the normal content to answer a different question, to conduct a little experiment. And that experiment is, can an average gamer train on a single game for 30 days and 1cc it? That is 1 credit clear. That means drop in 1 quarter, press start once, play from the beginning to the end. It's a feat that I have never accomplished personally, and one that I do want to hopefully do sometime in the next, I don't know, 19 days, because we're at day 11, and I'm feeling pretty good so far. I'm feeling pretty good. I think this stage is all right. We have the White Queen.
The White Queen welcomes you to die.
Okay, Emma Frost. We'll take her on. She is probably, I think, one of the more, I don't know, challenging bosses, because she doesn't have like a grab attack, I don't think, but she doesn't have I don't think I can really take advantage of my combo hits to knock her down, so I'm just going to take one hit at a time. Oh, I didn't get close enough that time. Let's see. She has this weird mind projectile. There we go. And I think that's been the key to this game for me, is being patient, taking your time, not worrying about rushing through the game. Oh, there we go. Oh, jeez. These guys come. These guys are like mousers coming out. And where are we going? We get pushed down to the bottom to take on these guys who just come flying off of a sled. Yeah. So I've been cautiously advancing so I don't get swarmed by enemies. But also, talking about difficulties and levels, I think this is like an instant kill. You can instantly die off of those cliffs. Can I knock him off there? I didn't knock him off, but I think you can just fall. Should I just fall? I won't intentionally fall yet, but alright, we'll see if we can just fall. Yeah, see, you can just, that has like an instant death. So this level has instant deaths, a mid-boss, and I think it has the Sentinel. Does it have the Sentinel head that spits out all of those reavers? I think it does. So yeah, when you look at like the difficulty in this game, all of the enemies' attack patterns are pretty much the same. I think I'm going to take these guys out as they come out. And then I like to get them on the return after they go off screen, because I think you can hit them while they are turning. And then, I don't know, that wasn't so hard. What was I saying? Oh yeah. When it comes to difficulty, I think the length of the stage in this game is one of the more challenging aspects, because you don't get extra health, so you have to try to make it through the entire stage on one health bar, lest you die. Juggernaut. I think Juggernaut will fall into the pattern that I've been using. Oh. Which is 1 hit and then 2 hits. 1 hit and then 2 hits. And that seems to be a pretty universal pattern for a lot of these enemies. I think the key is to get them to dance with you, to move in the same orientation as you are, because you're controlling them at that point, instead of just trying to run in and hit them. Oh, that didn't work out. That didn't work out. So let's see. See, like that. He comes down, is following me down. Oh, he's too close to me. We're too close, Juggernaut. We're too close. Yeah, this is one of those tough stages where the playing field is smaller, I think, right? Like, yeah, you can't. There's that diagonal, so you can easily get trapped in this corner down here. But I think this is a doable stage. I think it's a doable stage on a single life, maybe without even taking that much damage. So let's check and see who's here today. Ken S, what's going on? Did I ever play Violent Storm? No, I haven't played Violent Storm. In fact, I've been playing this game so much that I think I need to add in another game at some point to just break it up. And Violent Storm is actually the next game on the list, because it's a Konami. It was made by Konami, right? And it's a beat 'em up. And so I will be keenly interested to see if all of my practice on this Konami beat 'em up translates at all into Violent Storm, and to see if we can get through Violent Storm on just a handful of quarters. We'll find out. I think soon enough. Feral Inferno, what's going on? Always good to see you. And Strange Eon, good to see you here too. Super psyched. It's I had a really long day today, and then I'm like, oh man, I have to stream. So streaming is going to be I'm doing a night stream tonight, or an early evening stream. All right, let's go back to the beginning. Let's see if we can, how we do, taking it seriously, not intentionally diving off of the edge, and we're not even off to a good start. What I think is really interesting is I haven't played any other video games since I started this 30-day streaming channel with regards to arcade games or beat 'em ups. And so I'll be really interested to see if some of the muscle memory that I may have adopted over the last, I don't know, week and a half kick in. Like, in this game in specific, I do this directly up and down dodge thing when I want to dodge their attacks, because they can't. Oh, that was dumb. Oh, that was also dumb. Oh, that was also dumb. That was a waste. Okay, So yeah, what makes the stage difficult? The also the environmental factors and dangers. But I've been finding, like, in this beat 'em up game specifically, you can continuously go, like, move around, and the enemies seemingly don't have enough time to actually attack you unless you move towards them, like walking towards them left, right. If you continuously move up and down, they don't have the ability to, like, hit you. At least the sentinels, and they make up the bulk of the enemies in this game. So I'll be interested to see how the mechanics of this game translate both to other Konami beat 'em ups, but also other beat 'em ups in general. Because when I started this channel, when I started making these videos, I wasn't really into deep diving into understanding how some of these games work, because I kind of took the approach of what would it be like if an average layperson just kind of stepped up to an arcade game and dropped in some money. Oh. But now that I've been playing this game, I wonder if there's some universal truths to arcade beat 'em ups that can be exploited with other games and across developers. We'll find out. I think it'll be interesting to find out. Okay, here we go. I think we're doing pretty good. There we go. She didn't take that many. She doesn't seemingly take. Oh, I forgot about these guys. Forgot about these guys. Like, and there's a sled. Here we go. Oh, why did I just walk into that hit? What's going on here? What is going on here? We'll take out this guy. We'll take out that guy. We'll take out. All right. Let's go slow. Take it slow. Take it easy, man. Yeah, see, whenever I get into danger, instead of trying to fight my way out, I go up or down to start getting out of their attack patterns. Like, these guys also only shoot when you are directly in line with them on the left, right. Why am I having so much trouble? I've developed this thing where I am not afraid to not finish my combo hits so that I can escape attack, especially if I know there's going to be a projectile. So I might hit once or twice like that so that I can make sure I don't take one of those hits. And I don't know if that's something that is applicable to other beat 'em ups. And I don't know if I'll feel differently in certain games if there are timers where they're like counting down, timing you, getting you to go faster to, I don't know, potentially lose quarters faster. All right, there's a mud guy and the sentinel head. So take out the mud guy, take out the reavers as they come out. I missed that guy. I let him pass, get him on the turn. There we go. And then I think there's oh yeah, some more sentinels. Oh. See, sometimes Oh, that was moving left and right, see? If you move on the diagonal, though, trying to get them all on the same side so I don't get pinched in the middle. Okay, they seem like...
Juggernaut will flatten you.
Juggernaut will flatten you. Oh, I was pretty sure I was out of the way of that, and I was pretty sure I was out of the way of that, too. What the heck, man? Oh, Juggernaut, we're so close together. Oh. Oh, maybe I should try to hit him. Maybe I should try to hit him 2 times first, and then get the third knockdown. Let's try that. You're not cooperating, buddy. We're not cooperating, buddy. He seems more aggressive in that fight for some reason than the first time we came through. Strange. I'll have to practice the boss, do like a boss rush and practice them back to back to back to back. Michael, what's going on, man? How are you? Michael says a lot of arcade freedom ups. A lot of arcade freedom ups had a 1 to 2 pound punch free hit before you get an automatic counter punch. Oh, yeah. So I found that if you can get away with 2 hits, run, and then back in with 2 hits. Yeah, it's so strange, right? Because it's something that doesn't feel intuitive because you like want to complete your character's combo, but then it's not the most effective way to play the game. It feels super counterintuitive sometimes. Strange Eon says, I think some skills will translate, but every game is going to have a whole lot of differences, even ones from the same publisher. Yeah, maker. Different hitboxes, different ranges, stuff like that. Yeah, different power-ups, different attack patterns. Yeah, I think unless they use the same game engine, in which they may have more similarities than not, but sometimes they reuse game engines and they feel like the same game but reskinned sometimes. But yeah, well, we'll have to find out together. I think that will be super fun, interesting time. The differences may be subtle nuances that each game will have that will have to be needed to overcome. Yeah, it's funny because this game, Xmen in specific, while there are so many different characters, I don't think that they have the same kind of advantages or disadvantages that some other beat 'em ups have when it comes to the different types of characters that they have, right? Like playing through a game like Final Fight with Cody is different than playing through the game as Mike Hagar. But I think unless you're playing as Colossus in this game, the characters kind of feel the same. They have the same kind of aerial attacks. I don't know if their range is different or not. When I first started this challenge, I was under the impression that Storm might have a longer range because she has her staff. But that guy didn't fall off the cliff. He was just walking in air. All right, hold on. I got to concentrate here. I want to get up and ahead. There we go. Yeah, we'll just button mash all the enemies off screen. take out some of these just because they're in the way. But I'm also not really down with trying to take out stuff that we don't have to. So it's almost like a speedrunning mindset that, oh hey, we don't have to be completionists when it comes to taking out enemies and or things to break or destroy if it potentially will lead to some taking some unnecessary damage. I don't think we've taken any damage yet. There we go, those 3 guys, and then we drop down to the White Queen. Oh, I interrupted your speech, I'm sorry. I feel like some of those could have connected, but... Nope, nope, nope. There we go, 1. She goes to that side, 2, 3. Two, 3. Sorry, I'm like in deep concentration here. Now that I realized that we're doing so well in this particular run, I'm like, man, I gotta concentrate. Oh, I think that was our first hit. And that was our second hit. She just totally laughed at me. Is that done? And we will take out these guys. We'll be ready. We're ready for these guys this time. Oh, they got through. Oh, they got through. I must have been standing too close. That was like a bunch of wasted energy. Alright. Remember, don't stand so close. Don't stand so close to me. Like Sting said, don't stand so close to me. Come on, guy. Come on, guy. Here we go. Those sounded like they got blown up. Yeah, I always end up moving up or down when I throw someone off screen because I'm always concerned that they're gonna shoot me like that. I think I'm at a disadvantage because one of the best ways to take out enemies is to hit them when they're on the ground, right? Unfortunately, when you do that, it means you advance the screen, and so I think sometimes you just inadvertently bring on more enemies. So I don't know if that... Oh, risk is worth the reward. And then I left myself open to receiving damage. Alright. A couple more sentinels. A couple more sentinels here. And like I've said in other streams, I sometimes use these environmental angles to herd them in certain areas. Oh, I needed to get this guy first. Oh, nuts. Uh-oh. Oh, I took... Oh. Alright, well, that didn't work out so great, but that's okay. Note to self, get that mud guy so that you're ready for the reavers. And try to get all these guys on the same side. Oh, I didn't hit that third guy. There we go. And this guy needs one more hit. Juggernaut, let's go. Do. Oh, we're so close down there. Oh, I countered his charge. I guess you can counter his charge with the... Well, you can't counter his bazooka, though. The Juggernaut bazooka. The strangest liberty that they took in making this game. Giving Juggernaut this cannon. Oh. Oh, jeez, man. That was 2 lives. I think I can do better. Oh, it's 7:26. All right. We're going one more time.
Xmen.
We're going one more time.
Magneto is over there.
Yeah. Let's see, what is everyone saying in the chat? Feral Inferno says, to me, the 6 characters feel vastly unique from one another. Oh, that's interesting. Do you know if this game has friendly fire? I don't think so. I don't think it does. I think everyone can attack on their own and not hurt each other. Only friendly fire is with throws. Oh, yeah. If you throw an enemy at another player, I think that's when they get damage. So you were saying that Juggernaut's cannon is not canon. Yeah, Juggernaut's cannon is not canon. That's interesting that Feral Inferno, you feel like the characters are vastly different, because I haven't like extensively played with all of them yet, but I can see how Colossus definitely feels different. But and maybe Nightcrawler, because of his character sprite, is a little more crouched. But Cyclops and Wolverine feel probably the most similar. And then I don't think I've ever played Dazzler. So maybe I need to give Dazzler a shot. But Colossus definitely feels different because he has that weird... He has like a hammer punch. Oh, I didn't execute my jump kick to get across. But that's okay. Yeah, Colossus's aerial attacks have a different attack pattern and a different range. Oh, come on. I got caught in that short playing field area. Uh-oh. And this Sentinel is still hanging out with me. Here we go. All right, elevator down. Let's go. Juggernaut's cannon is not canon.
White Queen, welcome.
On that side, okay. There's like a fine distance to stay away from her before she... I think she has a punch. But I don't want to get hit by that punch. Oh. Here we go. Even Dazzler does a goofy cartwheel attack. I'll have to check that out. I mean, I dig Dazzler's leather jacket look in this. If it was based on that cartoon, Xmen, Pride of the Xmen. But I also liked her 70s roller skating look. But I can see how that look wouldn't translate well into into an arcade game. Dazzler has a goofy cartwheel attack. I'm gonna have to explore that. Did I take those guys out? I think I did. Yeah. I'm thinking that after playing through this level, it is not the most difficult level in the game. I feel like one of the more difficult levels is the Sentinel Factory, the second level, because that one feels like it's the longest. Oh. Oh, they got me. They got me. Couple for you. Couple for you. Couple for you. There you go. There we go. No, you don't. No, you don't. Zap. Alright. Alright, a few more sentinels. Remember to get the mud guy. And then position ourselves for the regurgitation of the Reavers out of Master Mold. Do you think he's Master Mold? Yeah, see, you button mash there. And you get all those guys. Let's lure all of them to the same side. Oh, of course, the third guy. Of course, that last guy that I didn't hit. And we're a Juggernaut. Okay. Run. 2. Oh, I was just standing still. I like how his helmet flies off. I mean, that's a cool detail to tell you that you are making progress in the battle. Oh, I countered his charge twice. That's kind of fun. Oh, I went for it. I went for 3 hits that time. Yeah, there we go. So I only lost 1 life. I think I could have done that in a single life with a little more practice. And we still got a bunch more days. So I think I'm feeling pretty good. Let's check the chat. Even Dazzler has that goofy cartwheel. I'm definitely gonna have to look at that. Storm versus White Queen feels right with their rivalry. Oh, during the 80s. Yeah, it's funny because I would have loved. I really wish they had put Sabretooth in instead of Wendigo, because that would have made way more sense in my mind when it comes to, you know, who they chose to insert in the game, because Sabretooth and Wendigo would have similar attack styles, but maybe that was just a big missed opportunity. But yeah, White Queen definitely feels good being, although she gets kind of marginalized because she's a mid boss, right? But yeah, the fact that they put her in here, even though I don't think she wasn't part of the original Brotherhood. so so who knows? I guess they couldn't put in Destiny because she didn't fight. So I don't know. Ken S says, that up and down mechanic is money. Yeah, it's money, baby, and you don't even know it. Works good on many beat 'em ups. Yeah, I can see how that would. I'll definitely have to try that out once I get back, when I eventually try Violent Storm. Strange Eon says, yeah, supervillains typically have bad vision plans. Oh, bad vision plans, yeah. Yeah, so many of their minions have bad depth perception. It's not far off, right? Because they don't seem to be able to hit you when you just move a little bit out of their plane of field, their field of view. And Feral Inferno says Sabretooth would have been awesome. It would have been. We can only hope that Marvel Cosmic Invasion that gets released sometime later this year, I think we'll do it right when it comes to bad guys. I mean, they already have Annihilus, so that sounds like a good idea. But anyways, yeah, my time's up for the day. That was our 30 minutes of training. I had a good time. I hope you did too. I mean, I always have a good time playing video games. It's just kind of the way it is, right? I think we're making good progress. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate everyone coming by. It's really nice to have people to chat with while you're doing this. And so thanks for hanging out with me. And you know what? Yeah, we'll hang out again tomorrow. Awesome. Thanks everybody.